Welcome, Capricorn. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to deliver a message. I've laid out one deck of tarot cards. I'll clarify with another, and I will finish up with an oracle card. This is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Check your sun, moon, your rising sign, Venus, any placement that is important to you. However, if this reading does resonate with you, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot, and I appreciate all of you that do and support me in all the ways that you do. Capricorn, your overall energy for this reading is the Three of Swords. I believe Aries received the same overall energy. The Three of Swords is indicating that you are understanding a pattern of disappointment and heartache that you've experienced. You're recognizing that you have often made the same choice in some continuous situation, and this is often heartache, relationships, but this can also be any sense of failure that you've experienced, anything that never reached its completion or promise, and you're recognizing how you've chosen those situations over and over again. The understanding that you're gaining not just from particular scenarios in which you see your responsibility, but you're also understanding that by choosing these situations, you are not choosing yourself, despite your sense that you would be receiving the love, the care, the attention that you deserved by giving all of that to your beloved. This actually has helped you to see the ways in which you have given yourself away repeatedly, how you have, some call it self-abandonment, but there is a pattern here that you're understanding, and beyond the horror and the shock of what you have been doing and creating for yourself repeatedly, you are really awash with the sense of releasing those attitudes and behaviors on your part that have restricted you, that have left you hurt and disappointed. In your present, we have the Nine of Wands. And this is showing you to be reaching the end of some obligation, some sense of responsibility that you continue to carry with you in your current situation. There is a way in which it all feels to be on your shoulders, that every aspect of your reality requires your particular hand or attention or decision. And this is something that has exhausted you. You have created a reality where you must be in control or responsible, accountable for everything. This is part of what you're recognizing in your current reality that you no longer want, that you dislike, and all the gratitude in the world, all the optimism in the world cannot mask your dissatisfaction with where you are right now. However, you are determined to end this. You are intending to bring this to a conclusion. And in this card, it really looks like she's going to burn it all down. But I think in general, you really are recognizing that you have painted yourself into a corner where every aspect of your life requires your attention all the time. And that is something you are intending to end, to conclude. In the past, the Seven of Wands was this ability of yours in recognizing this sense of patterns, this history of self-abandonment, of choosing others over your own self. And by that I mean not prioritizing your needs or desires, not even articulating your needs or desires, but deferring to the tribe, the group, your partner in a situation where you were never quite making the decisions that were important to you. You have overturned that cycle. And in recognizing your sense of being painted in, you are setting up and creating a territory in which you belong. You stand up for yourself. You identify your needs. And this is coming from a defensive place. This is coming from a place where you are put upon, where people are crowding you for decisions, information, love, attention. And this is a habit you recognize that you have built, that has been built for you, and that only you can change this focus, this space, creating this territory of safety and setting clear boundaries. And these boundaries indeed are reinforcing the sense you now have that you have created an untenable reality for yourself. In the immediate future, the Three of Cups. And with the Three of Swords, I'm really happy to see this. The threes are about healing. They are about creativity. They are about creation. And so you are not only recognizing patterns and releasing yourself from those, but you're also recognizing and appreciating the support you have received. Your ability to recognize, identify your vulnerability. You are gifted in your environment with people that do care and love you. You have the support for these changes. As lonely as this feels, as you heal this, as you talk about your difficulties and challenges, as you share the ways in which you overcome them, you are indeed creating and reinforcing the support, the love, the attention, the nurturance that you need, and are celebrating. You're grateful. This is what you're grateful for. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Wands here in your present with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Cups. So interesting. Many people have gotten the Seven of Cups in the same position. This is indicating to me that this amount of healing, this amount of reflection that has been required in order for you to identify these painful patterns, to be brutally honest with yourself, to face yourself in the way to identify the ways in which you have been restricting yourself, has produced this recognition that your fantasies, the things that you have believed were your options, the things that were calling to you for a variety of reasons, and you're aware they're not all equal, they're not all beneficial, they're not even all safe or desirable. However, these are more of the projections that have customarily been your distraction from the pain and suffering of failures. This is how you've medicated yourself with relationships, with material objects, with addictions, with competition. There are a number of ways that you can have projected ways to make yourself feel better and feel the illusion of not being trapped, of having lots of choices and lots of fun things to do. This is in part masks this amount of time that it has taken you to really look at and be in your feelings about this loss, this pattern you identify. The pattern has been there. You have lost and been regretful about the choices you've made. You have been remorseful, and you have given yourself over to the cleansing by allowing yourself to experience the emotions that have been the result of these heartbreaks and disappointments. But at this point, you also recognize that you are grateful for what remains. And that is your Three of Cups, your support. And beyond your support, in order to have the support and be able to sustain it, you have aligned your relationships with your newly energized relationship with yourself. You built that self relationship in a way that you are now aligned with your potential, with the possibility, your capacity that is promised to you in this life and that you have given away to others repeatedly. And you're now realizing through this connection to your higher self that you are healing this sense of heartache and failure. You're aligning yourself with those relationships that respect and recognize you. I'm going to finish this reading off with a Language of Flowers oracle. And the stock. The key word is slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. I find this to be so perfect. I hope this is helpful to you, fellow Capricorns. Until next time, Namaste.